What up guys, and welcome back to another video on this YouTube channel. So today I want to introduce you guys to one of the methods that I've been using to improve my English fluency. And if you want to improve the fluency, which is maybe also about the reflection of English of yours, then there's only one thing that you could do to improve it. That is that you need to keep speaking, right? If you need to keep, if you want to improve the fluency, the reflection when you want to speak English, there's only one solution for you to improve that. That is that you need to keep speaking as much as you can. So I just devised one of the method to improve this. This is just one of the methods. There's a lot of other ways to improve it using speaking. Like you need to keep speaking, but there's also a lot of method around that, and this is one of it. I have a lot of questions, and what you need to do is answer all of them. So that's how you can speak without repetition. Yeah, that's also a keyword. You need to speak without repetition. Repetition. Yeah, because if you speak a lot but you keep repeating a lot, then it's not gonna work at all. So yeah, okay, let me demonstrate you a section of me speaking. Okay, so let's get into it. There's gonna be a questions here, and you answer it. It should last for around 2 minutes or more. That would be ideal. Okay, so let's get started. Enough introduction. Okay. Describe a piece of information. No, describe a piece of international news you recently heard. You should say what it was about, when you heard it, and what you were doing when you heard it, and explain how you felt about it. Okay, so I would love to introduce you guys to one of the news that I just recently heard, and it is actually like outbreaking in the entire planet, not only in my country and myself. So the news was about, yeah, it's an international news, and it was about someone who's pretty important in Japan. He was a president or something, and he was being assassinated in Japan when he was trying to raise people to vote for him, and it was like just a few days ago, and he was sought and in every news, in every online platform that broadcasting news, he was there. Ape, his name was something Ape, and it was pretty shocking, right? Everyone was hyped up because of the news, and I don't think that's happened in my case here, because I was barely knew him. I didn't even know him though. He was president of Japan, yeah, but I didn't know him much. And there's a lot of people talking about this issue here on every platform and every single thing, and even someone who's even the community of gaming was talking about this too. But you I don't know whether you're gonna believe this or not, but there's a lot of people discussing about this, didn't even know about him, like have not ever heard about the name, but still talking a lot about the dude, not a dude, but about this president that was so a little disrespectful. But okay, forgive me about that. But anyway, it was pretty shocking, right? But it's not gonna affect me much, because before the news, I didn't even know him, and he did nothing to my life. Maybe he did, but I didn't notice. I didn't know about that. Like he was a president, so he affect a lot in Vietnam, for the Vietnam country, right? So definitely affect like vicariously to something in my life, but directly I didn't know much about that. So he didn't affect anything about me emotionally and physically. So yeah, it's kind of disturbing to have a lot of kids out there in Facebook and TikTok and Discord was just like 13 years old, who didn't even know about him but keep talking shit about the situation there, about the assassination, assassination and stuff. Okay, so we just finished the first question here, and this is like the part 2 on the IELTS test, the actual one. So we just finished the part 2, which should be last for around 3 to 5 minutes. And when we come to part 3, okay, so before watching this, I think that you should have some research on the IELTS test, what is going to be inside of the test. So that's basically only 3 parts, and we just finished the first one. No, the part 2, the first part is about introducing yourself and something stuff around you. And the part 3 is about the questions that's related to the part 2 that you just finished. Okay, so let's get into it. How do Vietnamese people usually get news? I don't know much, but it depends on the people, about the young generation and the older one. So for someone who is a millennial, and someone older than that, before the time like a couple years ago, people used to use newspapers to get the news, right? And I think that's the only way before, like a few years ago. But nowadays, instead of watching newspapers, I actually think the newspaper is extinct already. But and it is replaced to another platform, and that is online newspapers like some Express Online. People read the news from there. Okay, is there anything? I think that's good enough for the demonstration. Okay.